is, if I had to give advice, what would that advice be? My advice would be to turn yourself off, just the same as you would turn off a mainframe of a computer. It's shut off from the world, it's shut off from everything around it. There's no signal, there's not anything going through. Forget about religion, forget about everything that's in the world, that's happening in the world today. If you seriously want to know the truth, you have to shut yourself off. For me, I was blessed to be able to do that because of a friend allowing me to do that and to find myself and to realign myself with the Holy Spirit. If you want to call it source, if you want to call it whatever you want to call it, because you have to disconnect yourself from everything around you. So you have to disconnect yourself from the mainframe. You have to disconnect yourself from this material world, because this material world means you no good. This material world is a trap. This material world is death sentence. And I hate to use it that way, but it is. It is a prison. This world, period, is a prison. It's not a place where you are from. You are not from this place. You're from the source. You are from the light. You are from the Holy Spirit. This suit that you walk around in is just a suit. But you are a being that's made of light. So if I had to give some advice, which would be to shut yourself off. If you really want to know the truth, if you really want to get down to the nuts and bolts, forget about religion just for a second. And I promise you, you will thank me later. You have to shut yourself off. Most people, they have lives, they have children, they have this, they have that. I was blessed to be able to shut myself off. It was given to me that opportunity to shut myself off, disconnect from the world. At the time I did this, I didn't know religion. But what I did see in the book was me. But before then, I knew nothing about the Bible. And this went on a span of 3 years of not knowing the Bible. But when I shut myself off from the world before reading the Bible, when I shut myself off, like I said, I knew nothing about the Bible. But when I read the Bible, it was from eyes that were reborn. There's a death and a reborn. There is a dying of the old paradigm, the old belief, the old way of thinking. This is what you have to do. You have to go in looking at everything with a fresh pair of eyes. That is the only way. That is the only way. You want to know the truth, you have to shut yourself off from the world and everything around it in its entirety. I don't know any other way else to explain this to you to where you would understand. And I know everyone, they have lives. Everyone has lives. Everyone has things that they have to do. Everyone has it. I understand that. But to actually know the truth, you have to shut everything off. That means religion. That means everything. I mean, that means its entirety. This is the only way you're going to know the truth. This is the only way you're going to be able to unplug. This is the only way that you will die and have a rebirth. And I don't mean die physically, but I do mean die physically. It is a way of an ascension. It is a way of ascending to your creator. This is the only way I can explain this. Because before I read the Bible, and I've already, when I started reading the Bible, was at the age of up there. I'm not gonna say how far up, but well past my 40s. Let's just put it like that. And this was the very first time me reading the Bible because I suffer with dyslexia. But I saw it with new eyes. I saw it with rebirth eyes. I saw it with, I was able to determine what was what, who was what, and where. Who, what, why, and when, and where in the Bible. I was told specifically certain chapters to study. That was meaningful. That was exactly what's to come and what's to happen. So, if you want to know the truth, you have to turn yourself off. And I know there are daily lives that goes on, work, children, marriage, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, situations. I know. But the only way you're going to know the truth, you got to shut yourself down. You watch some movies, when they shut an android down, what happens? It literally goes blank. It's dead weight. It's paperweight. So this is what you have to do. And at this point, you will know the truth. You will see it with a fresh pair of eyes. This is the Messiah.